Alright, time to get these potato beds prepped. So we're going to do a bit of weeding, cut back some of the sods so the boxes sit a little farther out. I think I'm going to try and plant a yarrow in front of each tree to help bring up some nutrients, and empty the boxes, drill some larger holes in the bottom for the roots to be able to go through, mix them half with compost, and then pop them back in and get some stuff planted. So we'll check back in. Been in here now for 4 years, and whatever. The fungal culture over there is starting to break down the wood. I did do some reinforcements, so at least it lasts one more year. Putting inch-size holes in so that the roots can go through. Get a heck of a lot more, just added nutrients and moisture from the soil. I'm also going to have my water overflow. I've got 4 more of those barrels, and then this tote, I want to tie it in and then have the overflow. I think we'll probably just dig a little trench and run it underneath. That's the idea anyway. So bottom line is I want the potatoes to be able to get access to everything else instead of just having them growing in a container. So now we're going to mix the compost with this nice soil that was in there last year, which is essentially just compost. Pulled out a few nice big worms already out of there, so I mean this and half compost, and then I'm going to try just some bone meal for some slow release, and then this is muriate of potash. So from a fertilizer side of things, it's a 0062. So NPK, nothing for nitrogen, nothing for phosphorus, but 62 in potassium. And from what I understand, all the root vegetables, it's the potassium that kicks them in. I've used wood ashes in years past just to boost the K level. So I'm going to try a wee little bit of that. It's a 1/4 teaspoon per square foot. So that little bag does 1,000 square feet, and I've got about 325 here. So anywho, that's what we'll try. We'll get that amended. We'll throw 1 box in. In fact, I've even taken a bit of sod out so we can move the boxes up so there's room for the beans and stuff up the fence. But whatever, I will continue this process with the other 12. So see you in a bit. Alright, so I got these all labeled earlies, mids, and lates. So we'll see how they go. I think I'm going to put 4 of the bigger ones in here, and the rest I'll do in just some small pots. And then I'll label them. I think we'll just, we'll 1 on here, and then I can put a 1 on here and 1 on the front of the pots, and we'll see how they do. But I'm going to make sure that there's no more than 3 chits on each one, and we'll see if we can get some decent sized spuds. So here we go. Right, giddy up. Potato boxes are done. So that only took part of 2 days, and a little bit of that was convincing my sciatic nerve that I'm not 87. So anyway, we me and all my other personalities trimmed out some of the sod, dandelion infested sod, moved the boxes back so there's lots of room for the beans, etc. And I've got everything written down inside, but these are 12 different varieties. I did have 13 boxes, but I moved it when I planted that goji, so I don't know. I think I'll maybe pop that up front somewhere and put the giant pumpkin in there. But a lot of these I've doubled up and put in pots. I've got those numbered, and we'll throw some of those out somewhere. Maybe just do a little border down here. It turns out we have new neighbors. The bank now owns that house, so I hope the bank is better at doing their lawn than our old neighbors were. But anywho, so yeah, got them all done. This is the only one that I didn't lift out, dump, drill bigger holes in the bottom. It doesn't look like very much, but as far as a one-person job, I'd have to be saving one of my kids to be picking that thing up. And thankfully, their lives were not at risk. But yes, potatoes are in, and I still have lots more to go, but that'll all be in buckets and containers. And then out at the little community plot, that huge plot that I rented, which I think we're supposed to be going there on Thursday for a little hands-on to help out and get everything sort of marked out where each plot is. Peas are coming up. I must have put